Hey, I'm Jess. Today I'm doing a presentation on gender and nonverbal communication. Gender and nonverbal communication can be broken down into three areas. The first area is the touch and body movement. Touch and body movement are used to kind of express warmth or intimacy. It can also be used to express disinterest or lack of interest. As an example, we've all been in a situation or somewhere where we walk up to someone and we may use a hand touch, like putting our hand on their arm as a form of warmth, welcoming them, or even reaching in and whispering something to them, but our body movement as we do this. I know we've been in situations before where maybe someone will walk up and put their hand on the small of our back. Instantly our body freezes and we get a furrowed brow maybe and look at them like giving them a look of just distaste or back up. We are saying things with our body that we normally we can't say with our mouths at that time. Studies show that men and women exhibit different patterns of touch behavior. Men are more likely to touch women than women are to touch men. Opposite sex touch more than same sex, except in same sex pairs, women touch more often than men do. These results do vary by culture. More feminine cultures, men and women behave more similar, whereas more masculine cultures, they differ. In regards to body movement, men use body movement more and prefer a greater space. They also try harder to maintain their personal space as well. They will go to greater lengths, whether it be step outside of a circle or whatnot, to just protect that area. The second area of gender nonverbal communication is the emotional communication. This area I found most interesting for a few reasons. I've always believed that women were more emotional than men. Maybe, and I'm not really sure it's because I've been told they were, but maybe I've just been growing up seeing women more emotional than men. Our textbook dug a little bit deeper and it told us that men and women display certain emotions more than each other. The first one with happiness and smiles. Women smile more than men. It also finds that women use other affiliation behaviors such as head nods and eye contact, facial expressions. Women use happy emotions more than men. Even in our text-like writing or our social medias, you'll see the happy face used quite more than men. However, men, they're more likely to express jealousy. And with jealousy sometimes comes dangerous, aggressive type behavior. What I found most interesting was anger. I just assumed men expressed anger more. However, there wasn't a study that could pinpoint that to be true. And it looks like men and women share that one pretty equally. Women are more likely to express sadness and depression. But the question, do women express more emotion than men? The answer was no. Women tend to display more emotions, whereas men are more likely to mask their feelings, but it doesn't mean that we experience more. The third area was the affectionate behavior. Affectionate behaviors are behaviors we use to express our love and affection for people we care about. What the studies told us in the book, women are more affectionate than men. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer. However, it isn't for everyone in all places, and it isn't always a fact, but the studies show that it is more with women. There are several theories as to why women are more affectionate. The first one was girls receive more affection growing up, so therefore it is kind of put into us growing up that women are more affectionate than men. The second is men are more likely than women to see affection communication as feminine, and therefore they avoid the behavior so they don't appear to be feminine. And then the third one is that thought the differences in hormones are the reason that women behave more affectionately than men. Both masculinity and femininity play a role in affectionate behavior. And what I found most interesting about that study is that people that are more masculine, they display just as much affectionate behavior as feminine people do. But that's it. That's the three areas we're looking at cover, and nonverbal, and gender and nonverbal communication. Thanks, guys.